shit and got serious.
This election, we may not be able to vote at all, that Donald Trump is going to send all of the black people back to the cotton field and turn us into slaves.
Somebody come look at this. Look at this.
What America look like, say we see a Harris Walz win in November?
You're living through a lot of it. Another 30 million people would illegally come into the country. The economy would be crashed, and I think we'd enter World War III. Just as a starting point, it would be detrimental to the United States of America.
I never thought I would ever say this, but in one of Kamala's press meetings, she responded to two guys who shouted, "Jesus is Lord." Jesus is
Lord! Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally.
I think you meant to go to the smaller one down the street. Now, a lot of people I know do not agree with anything she says, but this one instance, I 110% agree with her. No one who says Jesus is Lord, or Jesus is my Savior, or Jesus is my King should be at any of her rallies. Or supporting her in any type of way. I knew you before you were formed in your mother's womb. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you. Some may know it, Jeremiah 1:5. The word of the Lord. Exodus 20:13. You must not murder. If in any way, shape, or form you think it's okay to murder a child inside of the living body, there's something wrong. Whether that baby's 1 week old, 5 weeks old, 12 weeks old, 20 weeks old, no living life should be put to death.
You ain't never last. You ain't last.
Trump is now President of the United States. President.
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere. God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Popping eight pets on my coat. I'm on the road, feel like I'm Batman. Damn, what? Smart as a madman.
Gee, what's going on, man? It's your boy Jay. You watching the videos, liking it, comment, and you subbing? I appreciate you. Man, this election 2024, bro, it's gotta be the best, most entertaining, and I would say, bro, it gotta be better than the Super Bowl, bro, because everybody and their mama is on the internet talking about it. And I know 4 years ago they wasn't this in tuned into it, so I don't know what's really going on now or what's going on then, but they ain't a forensic right now. They got the most delusional things saying, and what could happen if Kamala wins, war's gonna start, Trump do it. It's like, oh, we're gonna go back to slave times and da-da-da-da, la-da-da-da. Hey, man.
What these are showing, we expect several of the races to tighten up as more and more of the votes come in, particularly the day of voting, which tends to lean Republican.
Chris, there's also an abortion ballot measure voters are deciding. What can you tell us?
Yeah, so in early voting, that is passing by a 2/3 margin. We spoke with the supporters of that measure. It would codify abortion as a right in the state constitution. They feel very, very optimistic based on these first returns that this is going to pass here in Arizona. Interestingly, though, we talked to Congressman David Schweikert's team. He's a very pro-life Republican. There's been a lot of talk about whether that would make him more vulnerable. His team believes.
But think about it, right? How are they keep saying, oh, he's going to knock off abortion and knock off this and knock off that? And I'm just like, well, there's women online saying, oh, I forgot what the post was. And the comments were like so disgusting and they're agreeing and laughing it up. I had X amount of abortions. Who you think I'm voting for?
Nasty bitch.
I'm like, that is not a flag. That is disgusting, bro. That is nasty. They got people on TikTok even saying that's going against biblical rights. You're going against life.
And that gets us, it gets her to 287. It gets the map, it gets the entire country to 287, 251. So there's ways it could happen if Wisconsin and Georgia aren't happening.
You made it very clear. Let me bring in Robert Costa, who has some new reporting real quick. Thank you.
Real quick, it's really interesting to imagine all the different scenarios, but I've been talking with my top Democratic sources close to the Harris campaign. They say Jen O'Malley Dillon, who's running the Harris campaign, now believes the blue wall is the path to victory. She sent out a memo stating that, and that's going around the top Democrats in Congress. Some of the top Democrats in Congress privately within recent minutes have told CBS News that they believe the blue wall is the way she gets to the White House. She must win, they believe, those 3 states. I just spoke to a source close to Speaker Pelosi. When I sat down with President Biden in August, he only name-checked one Democrat, Speaker Pelosi, the former speaker, for nudging him out of the race. A source close to her says she's watching everything. She's, quote, still optimistic. Still optimistic. Perhaps one of the most powerful Democrats. That's her phrase, based on a source close to her watching the returns.
But Bob, it's interesting. They say she must win, but do they think she can win? There's such a big difference there. Expect people to be optimistic.
You know what's crazy, bro? Let's say she wins. They was like, it's gonna break loose. Other presidents on across the world aren't gonna freaking respect her. It's gonna be a double standard because why? She's a woman, and they're not gonna respect no woman, bro. They're not gonna respect no woman president, bro. And it's honestly sad that the way she got the black votes is within the freaking celebrities shaking they got all type of criticism, bro. Who y'all think gonna win, man? It's a late night video. Man, this election probably is the craziest. Top 3. They shamed the black man for their votes. They was like, oh, yo mama black, yo auntie black, yo sister black. Leave me alone! Blackity black, vote for a black woman, and she's not even black, and we just like, what are the freaking policies?
Well, let me tell you something. I don't know.
What are you gonna do to help the community? Inflation is high the last 4 years. Y'all got the money, sent it to a freaking different continents of the world, and everybody is like, yeah, vote Camilla and vote for this, vote, man. Let's keep going.
At this point,
but it comes down to the turnout, Gail.
Yeah.
Cities and labor. Cities, labor, and they got to eat into the Republican vote in the suburbs. They're still optimistic, from Pelosi to others, that she can do it, but they see a narrowing path, but a still viable path. But there's a lot of Democrats, to be clear, on edge right now.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things that we can see with the data and our reporting, but it's strategists with close contacts that know about the ground game, like CBS News political contributor Joel Payne and political contributor Leslie Sanchez, want to bring you into that conversation. Joel, what are you hearing within Democratic Party ranks at this hour?
I'm hearing similar.
Man, I want to go to that post, bro, because now I think about it, it's crazy. I can't remember if it was only this post about the comments, but I seen this post. It's like, quit asking me who I'm voting for. I had 88 abortions.
Girl, you was fucking.
You know who I'm voting for. She said that cat definitely a haunted house. Okay, that was crazy. But man, I don't understand that what that post said was a joke, but this is some women's reality, bro. They're okay with just, oh, I got a plan B. They got a girl selling plan Bs on the thing. I'm like, bro, this is, I can't say the word, but yeah, man, it's disgusting, bro. Let's see if they do a comment check for this one. She got a Hall of Fame plaque at Planned Parenthood. Imagine you mention an American flag and they know it's Trump. You mention endless abortions, everyone know it's the broad. Said the fact that people brag about this is sickening. That's a woman, by the way. Somebody said Trump button. Said that's a serial killer. 88 times 580 equals 51.40K. Say for everyone else, abortion is not on the ballot and doesn't matter who's the president. That's what I'm saying exactly. Everybody's trying to go against Trump about the abortion thing, but he's not even, he clarified about the abortion thing. But I think Spiritual just posted something about like the updated. Right now it's at 179, 214. They haven't announced the freaking winner yet. But I could just tell you in the comments, all it's saying is, oh, as a black man, and you're a black voter and voting for Trump, it's a shame. Let me see, they got the recent comments for this one. Say, whoever gets this 270, yes, 270. Said Michigan, be for real. She is winning the same states that Hillary won. Hillary couldn't change swing states, and unfortunately, it seems like neither can Kamala. Say, she's getting close. Say, big sister general, you got this.
Let's get out the vote. Let's get out the vote. Let's win.
We said Trump somewhere finna hit the YMCA dance. Now, they say Cardi B just was like, oh, we need a Hail Mary. Here you go. She said, we need a Hail Mary. What they got to say about this one? She said, we need God, and then for real, say, yeah, she probably shouldn't have had you endorse her, Cardi.
I just posted a video with my election night predictions that if Kamala Harris loses, her supporters are also going to lose it. Within hours of me posting that video, a Kamala Harris supporter responded saying that she will absolutely lose it and have a mental breakdown if Donald Trump wins tonight. Lady in the video, maybe her first time voting, I don't know, but she looks like somebody who may have voted before in a few presidential elections. I voted before in presidential elections, and the candidate that I voted for did not always win, but I didn't flip out about it. I was all right. Why is this election any different? Another thing I noticed too was how serious this woman got when she lowered her voice and said that Donald Trump is a convicted felon who should not be anywhere near the White House.
What?
You are an adult, whether you are white, black, whatever. I've probably come across somebody who is a convicted felon. Some people are going to be at Thanksgiving.
Bruh, that's not act like women don't want prisoners and pen pals, and they like the hood dude. They want him to be reconfined, and he want them to be like Ghost off of Power in his delusional mindset. Bro, let's not talk about how they want the hood that's now a freaking businessman.
Dinner and sitting across the table from a convicted felon. But you'll be all right. Just like...
Bro, they're attracted to bad boys. He hasn't even went to freaking prison to be convicted. What are they talking about?
If Trump takes office, you'll be all right too. It's as if all of these people have forgotten that Donald Trump was our president for 4 years. Just like you survived his first presidency, you will be able to survive his next presidency should he take office. The thing I wonder too, are they panicking because they literally believe all of the stuff that these fear-mongering celebrities and other Kamala Harris supporters have said, that it's going to be the end of democracy, that we don't vote in this election, we may not be able to vote at all, that Donald Trump is going to send all of the black people back to the cotton field and turn us into slaves, turning the clock back 300 years.
Bruh, what's up with this mindset? If he didn't do it the first go around, why would he do it the second go around? What are they talking about, bro? They just seem like they just in this la lulu delusional land, making up these scenarios in their head, overthinking it as usual.
Kamala Harris loses today. Let this be a lesson to Democrats. She ain't it. If you want a woman to be in power, get the best woman there is and then say, boom, vote for her. And we'll vote for her because she's great, not because she's a woman. But you can't force her on us and say, she's a woman. She's a woman. Why don't you like her? What, you hate women?
Man.
Are you insane?
Yeah. Let's read the comments, man. Say damn straight. To be honest, if they push AOC or Elizabeth Warren, the party would be in a better state. Preach, brother. You win the internet. Say facts. Exactly. Thank you. I'm just saying, man. That's the video. Right now, bro. Let's be honest, bro. She wasn't going to win. She wasn't going to win. It doesn't make common sense. It doesn't make logical sense, common sense. Your policies, we don't know. You keeping the borders open. The highest thing that people can think about is what you did for the last 4 years. Even though it's not you, but it's your partner, your co-partner. He's the one snitching, and y'all both going to jail, hypothetically. So the main key is like, all right, the interest rate is high, the cost of living is high. Like people gotta freaking work to work, and they not living, and they working to pay bills, and it's like it's no way people are going to live and give you another 4 years and think you're going to do it again. And thinking about all of this and I'm watching the reactions online, bro. It's really disgusting. It's really distasteful. He's 60, I forgot what, 60 something away. I can't think right now. 60 something away from being the president for the second time, for the second run, for 4 more years. And I'm just like, bro, what y'all thought? Hey man, I'm Jay. What y'all guys think in the comments, bro? Who y'all voted for? Let me know.